Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another banger. This is the one important skill that you need to have to actually be a successful entrepreneur or a successful content creator or literally successful in any endeavor that you actually want to take in your life. And that one important skill that I've learned my whole life is discipline. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know I'm all about discipline. You know I'm all about consistency. How that's actually the key to success. Not any of this like fancy schmancy fucking bullshit from people where it's like, you could get rich now, you could be successful now, all you have to do is just one video, blah blah blah, like all you have to do is just one thing and then you're fucking rich, like you'll be fucking successful. That's not any of the shit that I preach to you guys, and you know that for a fact because that shit's not fucking real. I'll tell you right now, I've been doing content creation for over 8 years. I have never made as much money right now in my 8th year of content creation compared to what I used to before, which was like barely scraping by. I'm in a position now in my life to where I'm actually starting to make real money and to where I'm actually going to start investing that money and to where I'm actually going to start to see a gain into that money of like everything that I want to do in my life. If you don't have discipline and if you don't have patience, it's not discipline that's going to make you successful. Discipline plus patience is what is going to make you successful. And I'll tell you, for the longest time, there have been so many nights where I was just sitting right here on my chair or just chilling in my room back at home and I'm literally yelling. I'm like literally crying because nothing is working out. You know what I'm saying? And there's just so many fucking times where I feel like all the hard work I'm putting in isn't equating to anything. That's where you need to learn how to be patient though, because once you start being patient with the progress that you're making every single day and you have undeniable faith that you're actually going to make it in whatever endeavor you choose to go upon, that is when you will start to see success. That is when you will actually be successful. And that feeling of overthinking and anxiety and just worrying that you're not going to make it isn't going to be there anymore. It's going to be gone. You're actually going to be successful and you're going to feel happier. I don't want you guys to start equating success to happiness. You have to understand there's some very fine lines between what happiness is and what success is. And if you ask every single individual person what makes them happy, there will be like an array of like 1 to 10 answers where most of them will say money. And then a lot of other people will say that happiness is just like, it's living in the now, it's doing whatever, right? I'm not saying these are wrong answers. You don't want your happiness to depend on how successful you are. You don't want your happiness to depend on like how much work you're doing every single day, that type of shit. To me, happiness is living in the moment. To me, happiness is actually being grateful and feeling that gratitude when you actually have the things that you have and you're just looking around yourself and your surroundings, everything that you have right now. That's what real happiness is. That's why gratitude is so important every single day. The reason why I'm saying all this is because when you're putting in the work and you're actually trying to be something in your life and you're staying disciplined and you're not seeing the progress, don't let that affect your happiness. Your happiness should not be affected based on how much work you're putting in. Be happy now. Like, enjoy this moment now. Enjoy these rough times now. Because one day you're going to look back at all those times. Like, for example, I'll look back on all those days where I was literally tripping out. I was lost. I was confused, but I was still putting in the work every single day. And now I can actually smile even more. Because I knew back then, I knew that this was all going to work out. I knew that I was going to be making money. I knew that my views were going to go up. I knew that companies would be working with me one day. I knew that I actually had a set plan for myself and stuff like that. And with that being said, because I took action on that and I actually decided to stay disciplined and I decided to stay consistent, along with reminding myself that it's okay that I'm failing, that's when I started to see actual results. That's when I started to see a shift in my mindset to where it's like, I'm not beating myself up anymore over the mistakes that I used to make anymore. And I'm also not allowing myself to fall down like this dark hole of like, I need to do more. I need to do more. I need to do more. And sometimes when you're putting in a lot of work for your goals or your achievements, you'll find yourself in a situation where you see a lot of like videos and you see a lot of people talking about how you always have to be constantly grinding. You always have to be doing this. You can't enjoy life. You have to enjoy life later, like blah, blah, blah. And I used to be one of those people that would watch those videos all the time. And I'd be like, damn, they're right. Like I got to put in more work type shit. But then I would find myself in a situation to where I'm like actually not putting in the work anymore because I enjoy what I'm doing. I'm just putting in the work because some motherfucker on the internet told me to do that shit. Some motherfucker on the internet strikes some FOMO and fear into me, making me believe that I wasn't doing enough. So you have to stop comparing yourself to other people and focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what makes you want to do what you want to do. Focus on what you're good at and enhance those skills every single day, no matter what you see other people doing. Because once you get into that realm of where you start comparing yourself to other people and you feel like you're not doing enough, then you lose the consistency. Then you lose the discipline. And then you see no progress at all and you're just backtracking at that point. It's all about your mindset. When you start to stay consistent and you start to stay disciplined and you actually work on your own gratitude, you actually work on your own happiness, that's when you're going to start to see success. And when you're in those rough times, when you're in those times where it's really fucking hard to keep pushing yourself, that's when you need to take a step back and be like, I'm grateful for this moment right now, because I know that once I get past this, everything's going to be okay. And everything is okay right now in this moment. I just have to get through this hard work right now. Manage your time the way you want to. Make sure your priorities are done. Make sure your priorities are done when you're working on your big projects and stuff, when you're working on the things that you want to improve on in your life. And it'll make things a lot easier for you, right? If you just get the work done and stay consistent with it and keep pushing yourself, you're going to be successful no matter what. You have to understand that you're going to be successful no matter what. 90 hours a fucking day to do one task, to do like every single detail and every single thing like that isn't going to make you more successful than the person that spent like 20 minutes on it, did their job, and also moved on to the next task. One thing that my roommate told me a very long time ago that stuck with me till this day was take one thing at a time. I would always be stressing out. I would always be overthinking and I'd always be overwhelmed with shit where I'd be like, oh, fuck, I have to do this. And he literally told me, he's like, bro, take a step back, take a deep breath, and literally just do one thing at a time. When you start living your life that way, where you literally think about it, do one thing at a time, your energy that you're focusing on one product, one task at a time is going to be 10 times easier than you trying to avert your attention and energy to 100 different things at once. Your energy should be focused on one task at the hand. And when you get skilled in that task, or you figure out that you're actually good at that task and you continue to get expertise into that task, it makes things 10 times easier for you to endeavor on any other aspect of life that you want to go on. Like, for example, if you want to get big at the gym, focus on getting big at the gym. Maybe once you get big at the gym, then you're like, I want to get into content creation. Don't start trying to do content creation while you're going to the gym. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying don't put too much pressure on yourself to do both at the same time if you feel like you don't know how to, or if you feel like you don't even want to at that moment because all you want to do is just go to the gym. Listen to your calling. Listen to what you're actually good at. Focus on that skill. Become an expertise in it. Keep grinding at it consistently, and then add more skills to your to what you want to do. So that's the one skill that you really need to learn about and enhance on in your life, is staying consistent and disciplined with the things that actually make you happy and the things that you want to do in your life. Because I promise you, once you start doing those things, it makes tasks easier in your life. It makes your endeavors for your professional career or your dream job or just whatever you want to do in your life 10 times easier to actually pursue than you try to do 100 different things at once. And even if you're in school, I'm not even the best at school, but I know that if I do X, Y, and Z and I do it on time and I actually finish my work, then I can continue to do the thing that I'm good at, which is make videos. Do the thing that I'm good at, which is go to the gym. Do the thing I'm good at, which is like make plans or hang out or go hiking or hang out with my family or whatever it is. You could be good at anything, but if you're good at that thing, make sure you're putting in 100% at it and then go to the next task. Do one thing at a time. That's my best advice for you guys on this topic, okay? If you're gonna do something, make sure you go full force 100% at it. Stay disciplined, stay consistent, and you will see success. You will see success. The hard times and tribulations that you're going through right now aren't for nothing. You're going to be successful. You're going to be happy. And if you're not happy right now, take a step back, look at your surroundings, and try to be grateful for the things that you already have right now. Once you feel gratitude towards things, you start to overthink less, and you feel less resentment for the work that you're actually doing now, because you know it's going to equate to something. So the more positive you guys think, the more you stay grateful, and the more consistent, the more disciplined you become, the better you're going to see results, the better expertise you're going to get on that topic and whatever you're doing in your life, and you will see success in no time. So with that being said, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, comment any questions you guys have, comment anything you guys want me to clarify on. I got you guys. We're going to keep growing this YouTube channel. We're going to keep growing all the social medias, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios. Love you guys. Peace.